Is that for real?
Live from Studio B at KPRC Channel 2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Houston Life on this Tuesday, August 18th. We're laughing because little Texan was hanging out on the couch until literally 2 seconds ago.
Now he's just wandering around looking for scraps.
I guess he didn't like his little chewy, but maybe he'll share with us.
He left it there.
He did. Texie, go back to your couch.
Go on.
He's fine.
No, he's over it.
These television dogs, you know, they get a little temperamental. But my goodness, 3 o'clock came quickly today, Courtney.
It sure did.
Settling into the new time?
I think it's great. What about you?
No.
Hate it.
Hate it. No, I'm kidding.
Stop
I'm
it.
kidding. But it was today at 1 o'clock. I think
Heart
because my
palpitations.
internal clock is so accustomed to just going live every day at 1, I felt like I had left my kids at the grocery store or something.
I know, and this happened to me yesterday, 12:58. I saw the time, and I freaked out, and then I did the same thing again. I think it was 12:51, and then all of a sudden I thought, oh, I have all the time in the world, and the next thing I know, it's 2:55, and I don't know where my mic is. You know, it's one of those things.
Yeah, we'll get used to it.
One day.
Yeah, I did actually go and have lunch today. I mean, I went and grabbed lunch and came back, so that was kind of a nice change.
Well, I mean, because I could hear your stomach growling. We sit far apart from each other in the office, and he's talking, and I said, my Lord, is that your stomach?
My stomach growls. One time I was interviewing this woman, and it was like a World War II story, and she had seen all of these American soldiers, you know, parachuting down, invasion of Normandy, right? And my stomach was growling so loudly during the interview. And she didn't speak English, and I don't speak French. But she stopped the interview, and in French, essentially was like, what is going on down there?
Do you not have a gallbladder? What is happening?
I got a litter of puppies right in here. I'm sorry, they're very loud trying to get out. My stomach growls.
It does.
I just am a loud stomach growler.
Well, you need to eat, boo.
Well, I ate lunch today.
You're not on a 24-hour fast, okay? You need to eat.
Well, look, and we get a second lunch.
I know.
Totally forgot we were going to do this little tour of Vietnam today on the show.
We are. So our series for Travel Through Takeout, this has been so fun that our producer, Olivia, photographer, Paul, they've been doing such a bang-up job, really, because we can't travel. So we're doing all of this Travel Through Takeout, and we've gone where? To Greece. We have gone to India. We have gone to, where else?
The Philippines.
The Philippines, that's right. And today, Vietnam. These are such classic Vietnamese dishes, and they are here on the set for us.
Those sandwiches. Yeah,
the banh mi,
sandwich.
right? Banh mi, is that how we pronounce it?
Banh mi.
Banh mi.
And also the milk tea. I have a matcha milk tea, and you have a, what kind of milk tea is that, Olivia?
Let's see. Just a regular milk tea? Okay. And that has, is it the tapioca balls in the bottom? Is that what that is? Okay. Yeah.
Second lunchtime.
I know.
Well, and also, we talk about the diversity of Houston all the time. It's one of the best things. You got to really hit it
Just
hard.
hit it? Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Nicely done. I love these bigger straws, too, because you have all the little gelatin balls. So you suck up the gelatin.
Yeah, the tapioca?
Yeah, so don't be surprised when they, you know, they sneak up on you sometimes.
I know, it's so yummy.
Drink carefully. But we love Houston, clearly, right? I mean, one of the themes of our show is showcasing the diversity of our great city and the surrounding areas. And that also means that we have really great food options all the time. And if you're feeling a little bit stir crazy, like you haven't been able to travel, stuck at home for most of 2020, that's how the whole Travel Through Takeout series idea was born. You can sort of experience another culture, you know, with a little takeout, support some local businesses as well.
Absolutely, and this is so fun too to I think do with the whole family, right? Just get experiencing different senses and different tastes and cultures. It's so amazing.
And pho, the soup, is one of my favorite Vietnamese dishes. So later on the show, we're going to learn a little bit more about Vietnamese cuisine, not just pho, but some of the other staple items. And then after that, Courtney, we're going to have to burn off a few calories.
Right, you eat and then you burn off the calories.
Sure.
This is perfect. So get ready to move. We're going to tell you how to burn calories while grooving to some of your favorite music with a body positive dance class for women. I think it's super important that we're stressing body positive, okay? Because no more body shaming, love what you have, own it, and get up and move. I think it's awesome. And that's the thing I think people feel maybe a little intimidated to take a class or simply just don't want to leave your house right now. This is such such a great idea.
Don't you think people are also kind of feeling quarantine paralysis?
A little bit.
Like all of these things that we thought we would do, now that we have the time to do them.
Yeah.
And guess
It's now
what?
adding up,
It's not,
right?
like none of them are done. And I think, especially if you've been spending more and more time at home, it's difficult to get up off the couch, or it's more,
Find that motivation.
Yeah, and Brandon and I laugh because last night we looked at each other and we're like, this is our life now. We just like sit on the couch.
Just you and me.
And what's funny is I think the grass is always greener, because before COVID, it was go, go, go. He had an event every single night. I had an event every single night, oftentimes with you, right? And so we were constantly on the run. We never even had time to sit on the couch.
I know.
And now that we do sit on the couch, we just feel kind of lethargic, or almost bad that we have so much time that seems to be just sort of slipping away.
I know, but don't feel bad about it. I think it's, it's good to kind of, we've talked about this before on the show about how it's just nice to just not worry about where we're supposed to be, right? I mean, because you're supposed to be right here. Just enjoy the moment and check off that list, I have so many things on that list.
Yeah, I have so many things too.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, speaking of couches, a lot of people have been messaging us about our little set makeover, and you can see this couch over our shoulder. And this couch was very specific. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get up and go sit on it. But it's a very comfortable couch because it's not too deep.
Right.
And I feel like our old couches, we would go to sit down and kind of like almost hit the floor, right?
Yeah.
The couch thing, to our viewers at home, I gotta tell you, it was like a thing, right? Like what size couch, what shape couch, what color of the couch, and
then they had to make sure, so you're 6'1", I'm nowhere near that, barely 5 feet on a good day. So there had to be some sort of like, how do you make a couch for two people that are complete opposite in height?
Yeah, you can't put one side of the couch on a box.
No.
I mean, I guess you could. For our new viewers, Courtney, typically, when we used to stand on the show before social distancing,
right,
Courtney would stand on a box.
Yeah.
And I would wear really high heels to make sure the box was huge for Courtney.
It's just what we do. It's what you do for your co-host.
But the point of the couch is, when you're buying or creating a couch for television, it's maybe a little different than a couch you would have at home, because you have different needs. It has to look good at all times, and Texas Chew Toy is on it right now. But guys, I'm telling you, it was this huge, huge headache. So we had looked at all of these samples, like what color, and Katie, our executive producer, was online every day, like, what about this couch or this one? And I was looking, Brandon was looking. So we came up with this amazing solution. Yuval Michler, who owns Texas Mattress Makers, he also owns this furniture company, Living Designs. You can essentially show him a picture and he can make you a couch. Okay, so I was there last Friday doing one of our stories about mattresses, right? I'm big fans of their company.
Yes.
So Yuval took me in, and our photographer Brian, to get the first look at the couch, and I thought, wouldn't it be amazing, after all of the panic and worry about this couch,
and deadlines and all of these other things, right?
And deadlines, because last Friday, I mean, we were at the 11th hour, right? We knew that this 3 p.m. launch was coming Monday, which was yesterday. So I texted our executive producer a picture of the wrong couch. Wrong color green, wrong shape, wrong size, wrong everything. I texted her that picture.
Look at our couch.
Well, it looks a little aqua in this picture, but it's actually like a Christmas green.
Like emerald green.
Like the wrong green, right? And it's square, and the arms are just different. This is not at all the couch that we set out to design. And I even had Yuval get into the photo for like added believability effect.
Right.
So Katie responded with words I can't say on television. But this was my note to her. Is this right? I thought we went with a curved design. Do we have screenshots of this entire exchange? Oh, let's see.
Well, that's your video that you sent showing her.
Oh, we don't have her response, but guys, when I tell you, she was losing her mind. She was freaking out.
She basically
this
responded
is not right.
like,
what did he say? Should I call him?
Right, and it was like bing, bing, bing. It kept coming in, right?
Yeah. So eventually we let her in on the secret and let her know all was well. But yeah, that was a good prank. I was pretty proud.
You're good. You're always so good at that.
And this is
the legit behind the scenes of our couch being made, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize. I mean, you think of furniture as being one of those things that's just sort of magically made behind the clouds and then it shows up. But it was so interesting to be able to look inside and see step by step how they built it.
Yeah, so cool. think it's so awesome. And I did not know that he had Living Designs furniture. It's very
it's
cool.
a separate. It's next to
Had
the.
no idea.
Yeah, there's their mattress factory that you enter off navigation and then, or you off Lockwood and then off navigation you enter at Living Design. So go check them out if you're in the mood for something new. But that's what the inside of our couch looks like, Courtney.
I think it's fascinating. I love it.
It's very comfortable. So Yuval, thank you, and Katie, I hope you'll forgive me for that terrible prank I played on you. I was so proud of myself.
I know, it
You know
was
when
good.
you pull off a really good prank? We've had some good ones here on Houston Life.
Absolutely. Dog food to name one, the clown. What else?
I didn't really eat the dog food, but I did painstakingly take the label off a chili can to make it look like dog food.
But it looked just like dog food.
It looked just like dog food.
I'm still gagging for you.
You are such a good friend. You actually gag for me. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Courtney.
you're welcome.
That's
You're
really
welcome.
sweet. So yesterday on Houston Life, I'm not sure if you guys tuned in, if you missed it, we had someone called a pet communicator on the show. Her name's Allie. And what's interesting is she is known as sort of an intuitive, right? She's able to tap into things that a lot of people can't, and she also has some special training.
Yeah, so she's a meditation teacher, and so she is able to communicate with our pets, from cats and dogs, horses, and also, this is really interesting, pets that have passed as well. So if like you have a question or something like that, here's the thing, she does it with a photo. And the only thing that she requests is that she's able to see the pet's eyes, whatever this pet may be, a bunny, whatever. She just needs to see the eyes.
Okay.
And so I chatted with her after the show because she shared some things about Tex and about Oscar on her show. I have her notes. That's why I keep doing this and my phone keeps shutting off. But so a couple of the questions. So one of the things about Oscar is that, you know, he's not quite 9 months old yet. And I think he's 50 pounds. Orlando said, oh, we're going to get this puppy. He's going to be like 40 pounds. He's like 50 pounds, not even 9 months old.
And still growing.
Still growing.
How big do you think he's going to be?
I don't know. He's going to need a saddle pretty soon.
He's only 9 months old?
Not even. He'll be 9 months on the 27th.
And he's also a very tall dog. I mean,
Yes.
he's a big
He's got
dog.
the poodle legs, you know, like the long legs. And he looks big and fluffy because of his fur and this and that and the other. So we had all these questions about, you know, because he hates going in the car, does not like going in the car. The second we brought him home, he threw up all over everybody in the car multiple times, and he still throws up to this day. Does not like going in the car at all. And I mean, he's a golden retriever and a poodle. Like, these dogs like to kind of go with you, like pack animals, right?
Yeah.
No, that dog's like, no, you go, I'll stay. He didn't want to be in the car.
Aww.
So I asked her, what's the deal with car rides? And and this is what she said on the show, that he just doesn't like car rides. He wants to sit right next to me in the car so I can keep my hand on him, but he feels sort of like unsecure. And that's it. He will never sit down in the car. She said, you know, if you have to take him, either put a harness on him or put a towel or something. He's too big to, like, have somebody sit and hold him.
But she was saying that he had communicated to her that he wants to sit on a towel.
Yeah. So I
did
don't
you try that?
No, because I don't want him throwing up in the car. So we'll figure, I don't know. Next time we have to go take him to the groomer or something. So.
Okay, you're not going to
well,
take a special trip.
Exactly.
But when you do take him, I see.
So another thing is, I said, what does he dream about? Because he has what I grew up, and I call this devil dog dreams, and they're probably not even a nightmare. But if the dog's asleep and they kind of, they whimper and you can see them shake like in their sleep, they're having some sort of dream.
Well, Brandon does that too, though.
I know, it's a dream, okay?
Humans do that, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know what he dreams about. And so the things in her notes when she was talking to him is that he's running a lot and leaping over caverns. And she wrote in there, in my head, it looks like Arizona. Almost like he's running and free in the caverns, or Sedona. I'm a fan of Sedona too, Oscar.
Oh, Sedona, Arizona.
I know,
yeah.
very nice. The other thing he dreams about, and she said, this is so crazy, Courtney, do you feed him bananas? And I said, no. I mean, we don't give him people food. Look at his graduation photo.
Oh,
I
he's
know,
so grown up.
Cute, grown up. I said, no, he doesn't eat. I don't feed him bananas. Well, he dreams about peeling a banana. It's almost like he has fingers and he can, like, he's peeling the banana. Well, he did take a banana off the counter. This is a couple months ago,
Yeah, he
weeks
went
ago.
counter surfing.
Went counter surfing. I was upstairs doing the show. I came back down, and there was just this brown peel on the ground because he gnawed on it, but he peeled the banana. It wasn't just like, the banana wasn't just mushed out. He actually, it was like it was peeled. And I said, oh my gosh, he did eat a banana. And she's like, he loves bananas. So yesterday, when I came home, I didn't eat my banana from my lunch yesterday.
Okay.
So I walked in the door and I see him and he comes at me just like he normally does, very excited. And I held it, I go, look. And he went bananas. He went bananas over the banana.
And bananas are like okay for dogs to eat?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And another thing, she said, did one of your boys give him spaghetti? And I said, what? No. And then I went, oh, yes. Right before we left for Tennessee, AJ, and she actually said, Allie said, it's not your older son. It's the younger one.
How did she know
AJ gave
this?
him a long piece of spaghetti, and and she said he thought it was the funniest thing, and AJ was and I can hear them, because I wasn't in the room right when that had started, but I came in later and he was eating this spaghetti noodle, and AJ was cracking up.
Well, what's amazing
didn't
about
tell her anything
Allie
like
is,
that.
yeah, how would she know this kind of thing?
Not at all.
And she told a story about how, you know, a pet owner, an owner of a horse, she was able to tell them what was hanging on the wall of this horse's stable. So it really is an interesting idea. We also, to our technical director, if we could just get a shot of
Texo?
Yeah, and Olivia. Don't move, Olivia. Don't
Just
do
keep staying
anything.
there.
Can you guys get a shot? I have been listening to every word you've been saying, Courtney.
I know, but you've been
during
looking off to
today's
my
show,
shoulder.
Tex is like in a trance right
He's
now,
totally.
on his back, having a moment with Olivia. Oh, look, yeah, there you guys can start to see like what's happening. That is typical Tex.
For like 16 minutes they've been sitting there.
Look, he's completely in a trance. Oh my gosh, and Olivia's there just... Yeah.
Just making him happy as a clam in high tide.
It's like typical.
I love it.
Yeah, it's maybe not the most appropriate angle. Oh, good little stretch.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh my gosh. But listen, y'all, give Alley Cats a shout if you have an animal that you want to kind of get into the mind of. There are so many more questions now that I have of Oscar that I feel like I need her on speed dial. Here's the article that's up on our website. Check it out. She is really fantastic. It's Allie with one L, A-L-I, Cats, K-A-T-Z, and she's phenomenal. And if you need some downtime and learn how to meditate, she's your gal too. Seriously.
It really is an interesting concept, this whole animal communication thing. Hey, did you hear about this puppy? This is not a great story. This woman had a miniature poodle, and she was saving some money, a rainy day fund, and her miniature poodle, Peggy, is her name.
Pegs.
Peggy.
Peg's the poodle.
It's that's kind of a human name, isn't it? Human egg for a dog.
I know, but
It's sort of like naming your dog Diane.
I know.
Barbara.
I know a Jim, a three-legged dog named Jim.
Is it? I know a couple dogs named Jim too, but their full name is James. Jim is not a dog name.
It's not my dog.
It's a
I know. I
people
think
name.
it's very.
It's like naming your dog Jason.
I know. But Aaron, our producer, Howard.
No, Howard's a cute dog name because it's like you could call him Howie for short.
I know, but they call him Howard,
Howie.
and he's just mad, isn't he? Isn't Howard mad all the time?
Well,
He's cranky.
He had some problems growing up as a child. I think he was damaged, like all of us. So Jim, send my regards to Jim. But back to Peggy, miniature poodle. She ate around 100 euros. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is these days since we're not allowed to travel to Europe. But it's a lot of money, right?
Right.
100 euros is a lot of money.
Right.
And yeah, she put that money away for a rainy day, and Peggy
Looks like it rained.
ate it.
Yeah.
And the woman didn't believe it. She thought her boyfriend was playing a prank on her.
Yeah.
And no, it was Peggy playing the prank.
So did it come out? It came out then. That's how they knew, right? Right?
I don't know.
Answer to
Oh, I
that?
guess the next morning the dog was throwing up the cash.
Oh, threw it up. Well, that's better than the other way. Better to come out that angle. No?
You know, you asked some very important questions.
Very in-depth.
I've
Look,
never
that's
even
why I'm
considered
such a
that.
journalist.
Well, how did it come out?
I had a dog, Simba, in Utah.
What happened to Simba?
Oh, bless his heart. That dog had so many problems, but he was a pug. Anyway, he was just interesting. I cannot get a normal dog, okay? But there was something wrong with him. He just wouldn't move. He just literally was just laying on the ground. And I said to Orlando, he's dying. Something's wrong with this dog. And yeah, there was something wrong. So after we did like the doggy x-ray, he had eaten a rock.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so it was lodged in the duodenum, which is like the opening between the stomach and the intestine. It was lodged in there, so he was not going to pass it. It was just going to rupture.
Is it the duodenum?
Duodenum or
Duodenum? Gosh, it's been so long since school. Something like that.
It was lodged.
What's it called?
Duodenum.
Duodenum. Duodenum.
Okay, so I wasn't that far off.
Okay.
Okay, from that. And so we had the whole thing, and he put up his little doggy x-ray, and yeah, $2,500 later. Oh. Doggy ICU. Orlando was just ready to send him to the chair. I mean, I was like, we are paying for this.
That's terrible.
It was my dog. We weren't married yet. You know, it was one of those things where...
Ding, ding, ding. I can hear the hate mail coming in right now.
But he went through... He didn't, though. We did the whole surgery, doggy ICU.
Send him to the chair.
But then you know what? He literally, that rock, and he was a pug. He was a small dog, along with pine needles and sap. I know. Simba. God rest his soul.
Jim will eat anything. Listen, we want to know the strange things that your dogs or pets, whatever, have eaten over the years. Send us stories. If you have pictures to back up that story, we would love to see them and share them with our viewers
with
here
everyone.
on Houston Life.
Okay, after the break, too, it's another travel through takeout adventure with photographer Paul and producer Olivia as they explore the food culture of Vietnam. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Houston Life. It is 3:24 right now, and here in Houston there is a strong Vietnamese community. Today we are learning more about some staples of Vietnamese cuisine.
Houston Life photographer Paul Shelton and producer Olivia Kalanick took a trip to Pho Houston in Copperfield in that neighborhood.
What's up, y'all? This is Paul.
And Olivia.
We're doing another episode of Travel Through Takeout. Today we are at a Vietnamese restaurant in the Copperfield area. This is called Pho Houston, and today we have a very special guest. This is somebody that we've worked with on the show before. This is Linda from Linda's Tropical Food.
Look at her go. Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Because it's pho time.
It's pho time.
It's pho time.
That's my concept here, to only serve traditional food, very, very simple, but using the best ingredients. I was growing up in Saigon, so the culture of street food is very strong there. It's in Vietnam, you know, pho is in every corner, just like McDonald's here, right?
Oh.
Our family moved to the States in 2001. We have been working in the restaurants industry since 2005. So it's been a big part of my life. I feel like by doing the same things, you know, we could resemble the feeling that we have from our country, from using the fresh ingredients to the focus on the meals and the people. Today it's gonna be simple. Picanha pho, I say that, but it's a top sirloin cut. And then I'm gonna cook some Vietnamese fried rice. And then we're gonna serve you some of the banh mi that we make fresh ingredient in-house.
Oh no, I don't know how to use chopsticks.
There's forks in there.
Okay, good. If someone has never heard of Vietnamese food in their life, how would you describe the pho? Let's start with pho.
Okay, so, you know, pho is one of the things that we grow up eating a lot because you're gonna have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or hangover, or when you have a cold or flu. Because this broth here is a miracle broth, okay? We literally had to cook with all these bone marrow in here for at least 12 to 13 hours.
It's never ending. So if you're ordering pho to go, Normally when I order pho to go, they have the noodles already like softened and cooked.
Yes.
And then they give you the broth and then like the vegetables, and then I just dump them in the bowl and then I eat it.
The magic to that noodle is that when you order, just ask them, don't cook the noodle. Just ask them, like, want fresh noodle. When you go home, you heat up your broth, put in your meat, and the last thing you do is you put in that noodle, and then you take it off, and then you eat. That noodle will be perfect just like this. The hottest street food in Vietnam is banh mi. You wake up in the morning, you're gonna hear the lady walking around, selling on with her cargo, banh mi, banh mi. That's what it is. Crunchy outside, and when you bite into it, it should be soft. And then by then, we added our pate or mayonnaise or pork and vegetables. So they're pickled vegetables, cilantros, and cucumbers. Cheers! You know, rice is what we grow up eating. Whether you're in the country or if you're in the city, rice was our dish. Rice is what we need to do every day to survive. And when you say fried rice, honestly, it's whatever you find in the kitchen, you just throw it together and you made a combination, that's fried rice. Every meal you get is a full meal.
All right. And we're done. How you feeling?
We're full. We don't have to-go bags because we ate it all. And, thanks so much for joining us. We had so much fun with you and we learned a lot.
Of course, I love it.
I mean, what an experience, right?
Oh yeah, time for a late lunch or an early dinner for that matter. Huh?
I know. And if you're still hungry for more, this is where you need to go, to our website, HoustonLife.tv. We do have a link to connect with Houston, plus links where you can watch the other stories in our Travel Through Takeout series, which if you haven't seen yet, oh my word, you need to.
Yeah, and some fantastic spots to grab a bite around the city. All right, still ahead on Houston Life, how you can burn calories while grooving to some of your favorite music. Lauren Kelly busts a move with this online dance class coming up next.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We love hearing from you and talking about on social media what's like the strangest thing that your dog has eaten. That's kind of the conversation that we've had today. I love this from Tab. Writes in that baby Jesus from the nativity scene.
Oh dear.
He had to wait for the second coming.
Oh no. Well, that's an exciting event for the holiday. Janice writes in one of her hearing aids. Oh.
She had to wait for the second coming
man.
too.
That's an expensive little lunch there for the pup.
I know.
Hope you got it back, Janice.
I hope so.
Or a new one, rather. A new one.
Okay, and we are about to tell you about a special project our buddy Tex is part of. In honor of Clear the Shelters this month, you can now purchase a 2021 Tex and Friends calendar.
It is so cute.
Adorable.
Trust us. The first 100 people to donate $25 or more to Tex's Poundation, get it? Poundation, like foundation. It's his charitable fund. Those donors will receive a limited edition calendar starring Tex and some of his rescued friends.
I know, it's so cute. Proceeds benefit the Houston Humane Society, and you can find all the details online of click2houston.com/pets.
So much cuteness in one calendar. Good to get planning ahead for 2021. All right, let's shift gears now. Let's get a check of today's headlines with Keith and Christine over in the newsroom ahead of Channel 2 News at 4. Hey, guys.
Hi, guys. You know, you look at Tex, and he's like, I've never done anything naughty in my life. I love it. Such a great initiative, too, and so great to see you guys. We have a ton cooking up for the 4 o'clock.
Yeah, most definitely. COVID has been on all of our minds, right, for most of this year. Well, a topic many of us have probably been thinking about: when a government-approved coronavirus vaccine becomes widely available, how likely will you be to get vaccinated? Coming up at 4, Channel 2 health reporter Haley Hernandez will tell us about a new survey that breaks down how folks feel about getting vaccinated for COVID-19, who's most likely and least likely to get the shot.
And in fact, we want to know what you think about this. Will you get a COVID-19 vaccine when it comes out? It is our Click to Vote question of the day. We would love to hear from you. You can vote by going to clicktovote.com, and we'll be sharing the results with you coming up in our newscast at 4 o'clock. And right now, we want to get a check of the weather with Frank. Frank, how's it going in your world?
Christine, it is hot out there. A lot of clear sky, but you know what? It feels a little drier. It feels a bit better. Galveston's dew points have been in the 60s today. They're 97, just feels like 99, so that's a help. 97 in Sugar Land, 98 in Houston right now. Feels like numbers 103 to 105. Not looking looking for much in the way of rain. Make sure that those dogs have plenty of water. And if you take that walk, those paws can burn quickly. 98, 97, 95, 92 at 7. So it's going to be a warm one. I tell you what, you're talking COVID. I'm talking tropics. 70% chance of that development, 90% chance of that development. And both of them are headed generally toward the Gulf of Mexico. So coming up at 4, I will tell you all about the tropics out there. Christine?
All right, Frank, thank you. And hey, good news if you've been itching to see a new movie at the theater, because you know there haven't been any new ones during this pandemic, but now there is. It is a movie starring Russell Crowe. We're going to tell you more about that coming up at 4 o'clock. But Keith, aren't you like buddies with Russell Crowe? I've heard a word on the street that you rubbed some elbows before.
Oh man, me and Russell, we go way back, 2009. I actually was in a movie 2009. It's called State of Play. It's a political thriller with him. But here's the kicker, though. I get credited in the movie. I get like a 25-cent check 3 times a year for royalties, but you don't actually see my face. But I got credit for it, so that's what matters.
You have proof.
Yes.
And we need that movie, y'all, because let me tell you something. Netflix, I've watched it all.
Same.
I need a movie.
Same. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
so
like
Keith,
time, finally.
this is news to me. I had never heard that you were an actor on the big screen. Did you actually spend time with Russell Crowe? Did you hang out, become friends? What?
Well, Russell did not call me and tell me about this film, so I think that tells you how long and deep our relationship was. Yes, we lost touch.
Yeah, it's tough times right
now. You know,
now.
the big lights, Hollywood, you know how those stars can be.
I understand.
Yeah, any close friendship fades over time, Keith, so
Indeed.
don't worry.
Sadly true, yes.
Thanks for the memories.
Going their separate ways.
All right, Keith, Christine, thank you so much, and to Franklin as well. We'll see you on Channel 2 News at 4 p.m. And in the meantime, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
We're the Montoya family.
And we're watching Houston live from Needville, Texas.
You both Texas?
Hi, we're the Consteiners from Richmond. It's Teresa from 94.5 The Buzz. Excited. Houston Life will be moving to a brand new time, 3 o'clock weekdays on KPRC Channel 2. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a fangirl, so I'm there for that.
And I'm a fangirl of yours, Teresa. I love you.
Very nice. Thanks for all those shout outs.
And we want you to be featured on our shout outs here on the show, too.
Yeah, just visit our website, HoustonLife.tv. Click on the hashtag MyHoustonLife article and send us your shout out. You could appear on television right here on Houston Life. Very exciting.
Love those.
All right, switching gears now to our Tip Tuesday with 1 hour air conditioning and heating of Houston. Are you going out of town soon? If so, the pros at 1 hour say it is fine to set that thermostat as high as 80 degrees.
And remember to draw the shades in to help the house stay cool during the day, but never completely turn off your AC, especially if you're leaving any pets inside.
Gosh, yes, not a good idea to turn it off, folks. Stagnant air in the middle of summer can turn the inside of your home into a sauna, potentially causing serious damage to drywall, wallpaper, and wood.
It can even make your fridge work a little harder, and it doesn't stop there. Houseplants, makeup, even bottles of wine can all fall victim to several steamy days.
A more convenient way to ensure a comfortable homecoming is to use a programmable or smart thermostat. If you would like to learn more, you can log on to 1hourhoustonac.com.
And after the break, anti-aging skincare for your zip code. We're going to share details about a new way to pick beauty products for a youthful complexion. That's when we come back. Well, there's a groundbreaking approach in beauty where you can use customized products specific to the climate where you live, including our sticky heat and humidity right here in Houston.
I remember it was such an adjustment for me when I moved to H-Town. Uli Haslaher is the founder of Pour Moi Climate Smart Skincare, and she joins us now with more about this revolutionary brand made in France. Welcome back to the show, Uli. Your second time on Houston Life, our brand new spot at 3 p.m. And this concept, it makes so much sense because no matter where you live, I mean, West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, the South, we are all contending with the climate every single day. So explain to us how this line of products works.
Yes, Derek, I always show my hands first because I made a little demonstrations about the extraordinary results you get from Climate Smart Skincare. So on this hand, I use Climate Smart Skincare, and on this hand, just the regular moisturizer. And look at that difference.
It is really remarkable, I have to say. And I think the first thing that we notice, especially, you know, I run, I walk, I'm outside, my boys play sports, I'm constantly in the sun, right? And I think age spots, they're going to come no matter what we do. And this is going to help that.
Absolutely. And you know what? We know now that it's not age spots. These are actually heat spots, not sunspots, not liver spots. It's created by heat. So there's, you know, and they are really a problem of the outer layer of the skin. So skin can completely repair itself, like you saw on my hands and also on my face. All the brown spots have disappeared. It has completely rejuvenated itself because here in Houston, you need very different customized skincare than when you are, an example, in the desert or in the mountain. As you know, Derek was saying before, in the United States, there are so many different time zones. And guess what? You're in a different time zone, you are in a different climate, and you need specific solution. That's climate smart.
Yeah, changing up the routine depending on where you live. Okay, so let's talk about some of the science behind it. And I understand, Uli, you guys had an independent lab sort of go through the products and check to make sure that they're safe and that they work for people, right?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we got a U.S. patent for it. So most of the products that you find on the shelves, 97% are very similar, even the same. Climate smart skincare is completely innovative, new. We had to prove that it works. We had to prove that it is a first of its kind. And then the independent study made sure that the consumers really got the results. And boy, did we get results, 100, 100, 100. But we also have already a great following in Houston. We have over 1,000 reviews on our website. And this is from Miriam in Houston. She said, my skin is glowing after 2 weeks of use. Pores are smaller and less clogged. Skin is smoother, glowing, and softer. Very happy with the results. Well, thank you, Miriam, and I'm so happy you got these great results. But truth of the matter is everybody is getting these results. This is climate smart. It's specific for Houston's humidity, for Houston's climate stressors. Like as an example, large pores. It's such a concern in, you know, in a climate where it's so heavy air, humid air, you go in and out air conditioning. So pour more. Our solution, our 3-step rotating system, Texas, is specifically made to give you extraordinary results in this climate.
You know, Uli, I think the first time on the show, we talked about how the importance of moisturizing the skin, using these different types of product on skin, on various types of skin, because dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, it all needs to be moisturized. So don't be fooled by that.
Exactly. What medical research has found out that, you know, the outer layer of skin, it's not your skin type, it's not your age, it's not your ethnicity, it's not even your gender. The truth is it's all the climate you are in, how your skin reacts to it, and to keep your skin moisturized, balanced, and then, you know, have these really amazing anti-aging ingredients like, you know, vitamin A, which is encapsulated retinol we have in the products, vitamin C, vitamin E, you have antioxidants. All of this helps the skin to put its own rejuvenation and repair in overgear. So you get these extraordinary results that we didn't in the past get from skincare because we really had to change our thinking. It's the climate you're in, and that's really what you see also on your complexion. Most of it, as you mentioned first, the brown spot, these are results of external stressors. It's not DNA, and it's not, you know, skin type or anything of it.
And Uli, we're out of time, but before we let you go, you mentioned this 3-step rotating system specifically designed for Texas. Today, you're cutting the price by 50%?
Yes, just $75, all made in France, all clean ingredients. It's cruelty-free, vegan. And, you know, if you're not 100% satisfied, you don't see this extraordinary results, just return it for a full refund.
Okay, and we can see the info on the screen right now, pourmoiskincare.com/Houston, or you can call 909-243-1456. Uli, before we let you go, will you just show us your hands one more time?
Absolutely. I got all these results. This is my grandma hand, and this is my beautiful young daughter hand.
Still don't believe that you're a grandma. Uli, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much for the chat.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. And when we come back, Lauren Kelly is trying an online exercise class that will get you up and moving at home. That's coming up next.
Welcome back. If you are so tired of boring, structured fitness classes, we may have found the perfect solution for you. It's called Dance Your Booty Off, Courtney.
Oh, I'm signing up. Lauren Kelly has the details on a unique women's-only dance class.
Now, I feel like this is a class that I should have signed up for a long time ago. Just by the name, we're going into Dance Your Ass Off right now. Am I allowed to say that? And I'm here with the owner today, Marian Vergold. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's so great to be here with you.
Well, you look wonderful. You look well and healthy, and I have to credit that to this dance class that you put on.
Oh, absolutely. You know, if what I'm doing for my fitness and exercise isn't fun and brings me joy, I'm not going to want to do it.
I can second that, Marian. I can go into many, many details about agreeing with that. So tell us a little bit about Dance Your Ass Off.
So, it's for women only, which takes a lot of, it makes it a safe, sacred container for women. So I want to get women kind of into their body and just becoming present in that moment and feeling okay about it. So we do some opening, breathing exercises, followed by some circling movements. There's a lot of different dance places you can go, but it's choreography. And for me personally, I love dancing freely. And when I start to try to figure out what the moves are, the fun just stops immediately for me. That's why I think free movement and, listening to your own body and letting the music dictate what it is you're going to do. And then you're just feeling empowered, you're feeling, inspired, and you're just in the moment.
Feeling nice and loose and letting the hair go, right?
And you're by yourself. It's like when I was a little girl, I would just dance in my room like nobody's watching. That's what it's about.
Well, I would like to try to dance my ass off right now. Marian, can you show me some of your dance moves?
Yo quiero un besito, dulce y bien suavecito. Que yo quiero un besito, te lo pido mi amor. Que yo quiero un besito, dulce y bien suavecito. Que yo quiero un besito, te lo pido mi amor.
So, DYAOHTX.com is the website. Marian Vergold of Dance Your Ass Off, thank you so much, and stay safe and stay healthy and keep moving.
You too, thank you. Bye.
That music alone makes me want to get up and dance.
I know. It's so awesome. I think she did a great job. I love the name of it.
Our producers...
Get up and dance, get up and dance, get up and dance. That's all we hear.
We're literally ignoring our producers. Heather in our ears like, I think you guys should get up and dance. This is just not a good track.
It's too much pressure. I don't like this song.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even practice. Come on, Courtney, show us your moves.
Texas I'm out.
6 feet away, 6 feet away. All right, I'm going to take a water break. Let's take a commercial break, too. We'll see you back in 2 minutes.
Hey, 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 coming up tomorrow, it's Wine Club Wednesday, and we are talking all things Veuve Clicquot. It's not Veuve, it's Veuve.
That's right.
We're going to have a history lesson on this prestigious brand, find out who owns its name, the reputation to it, and also some fun facts on their winemaking philosophy. This wine tasting will be one for the history books as well. It's one of my faves.
Veuve rhymes with love. Also, look at that beautiful woman right there. Daniela Correa from Miss Texas USA 2016 to Mrs. Carlos Correa. She will join us to share not only what it's like to be married to an Astros star, but also reveal this great new project helping families who have children battling cancer. And there's a really easy way we can all get involved. So we are very much looking forward to catching up with Daniela tomorrow.
Absolutely. So we've retired now to the sofa.
Couch.
Sofa.
We heard from a viewer, it's a sofa, not a couch.
Anymore.
Just to be perfectly correct.